we can get the love going on tonight. We can get the love going on tonight.
Hey guys, it's Brittney, biatch. And happy Brittney Day 4, Day 29, I mean whatever. I've been having so much fun with this whole Brittney thing. It's really fun taking a walk, a creepy walk down memory lane and, you know, bringing back stories from years ago on my channel. Today is kind of, well actually yeah, it is another one. So yesterday I was telling you guys all about how I almost threw up at the Sorrel Weed House, which is one of the most haunted houses in Savannah. So today's video is all about Savannah again, a specific location that is also known as Paranormal Central. To paranormal enthusiasts, ghost hunters, you name it, people who love the paranormal go to this one spot. And luckily, I have been there 3 times, I think. This location that I am talking about is called the Colonial Park Cemetery. Now, my original video that I filmed there, I hate that video. Like, I honestly legit hate it. I want to make it private. I hate it so much.
Hey guys, it's Brittney. So I'm here at the Colonial Park Cemetery and I'm like freaking excited about it.
But we're gonna show a clip, or maybe a few clips, I don't know, probably just the one clip in this video today. And this is kind of a moment in my, you know, in the Brittney 44 world. Just a moment that really freaked me out back in the day, and it's something that will forever stay with me because it is really creepy. They say that this cemetery is one of the most haunted spots in Savannah. There are over 10,000 people buried in the cemetery. But there aren't even 1,000 grave markers because a lot of people had their graves knocked over, destroyed, but there are like 10,000 people buried in the cemetery, so it's a lot of people. Now, the most famous ghost story to come out of Colonial Park Cemetery is the ghost that goes by the name of Renee. Now, if you guys remember that video I made so long ago, like what was it, like 2012 or something? Like, girl, I don't know. So long ago, I hate that video so much. I don't even want to watch it, but I have to watch it when I'm editing this to go to that one part to play in this video. But that was the ghost that I was trying to communicate with at the cemetery, because the story goes, he was apparently a really big guy. He was like 7 feet tall. He apparently killed about 2 girls inside of the cemetery. He was then caught and then he was then hung. And ever since then, there has been a big, dark, shadowy figure that just roams around the cemetery, and people believe it is Renee. But the only problem is Renee isn't real. There's no historical records of this Renee. There's no historical records of these 2 girls that were murdered.
So we're gonna go in and I'm going to look for Renee. So let's go.
So that's kind of weird, right? And when you go on these tours, the tour guides will tell you all about Renee and the ghost. I'm not sure if they say he's not real. I feel like they do. So of course when I was there, you know, I was like, well, let's see if this isn't really real. Let's ask some questions. Let's see what we get through the spirit box. So, you know, I was just walking on in and stuff. Also too, people say that they see this Renee hanging by the hanging tree that's at the back of the Colonial Park Cemetery. And I believe in my video, I thought I found it. I thought it looked like a hanging tree. I don't know, I said something stupid like that.
I'm pretty sure this is the hanging tree. It looks like a tree where someone would be hanged.
So when I was doing my spirit box session, I think I asked if that was Renee. And through the spirit box, you hear this deep voice say, "It's me." And that freaked me out so badly.
He said it's me!
As you can see in the clip, I was quite freaked out. I was like, oh my God, he said it's me. And then like I replayed it over and over again. So does that mean the story of Renee is true and that was really him answering me? No. It's just, you know, like I always say during investigations, you can never prove something. Yeah, you could gather all this evidence and stuff, and you know, it's crazy how I said, are you Renee, or is this Renee, or Renee, are you here? I gotta watch that video again. I forget exactly what I said, but obviously I'm playing the clip in this video, and then you hear, it's me.
Renee, are you here? Renee?
So it could have been another spirit just like messing with me. It could have been, you know, whoever. Maybe it was Renee. The story's real, but there's no historical records of him, like I said. So I thought that was very interesting. I, of course, was freaked out. I remember my heart was just racing and I was just, you know, walking all over the cemetery trying to gather more evidence. But like I said, I'm not claiming that it was Renee. And that was so long ago, that video. I have grown so much on my channel, you guys. I mean, I think you guys see it too. I have turned into like the biggest skeptic. Of course, I am the biggest believer, you guys know that, but I don't just automatically assume things are paranormal anymore. I don't jump to conclusions. I have to really be like, well, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Like, no, it can't be this. No, like, you're crazy. It can't be that. And I mean, saying someone's crazy, I know I'm like the craziest person ever, but I have really grown. Of course, if I got a response like that today, I would still be like, but I wouldn't be as freaked out as I was in that cemetery. I think because that was one of the biggest, you know, most known cemeteries for paranormal activity, and I was, you know, I got an answer. I was like, oh my God, you know, but today I would have been more like calm and collected. Well, maybe not calm, just like, you know, because when anything happens that's like, you know, I think it's paranormal, like I always say, you don't run away, you run towards it, and that's exactly what I would do today and what I would do like years prior to today. But, you know, I don't know. What I'm saying is that video, I don't even know that girl anymore, I really don't. And guys, this was filmed in broad daylight. I'm pretty sure it was right before noon, and just getting that response in the daytime, because like back then I was like, oh, it has to be at nighttime, but it doesn't, you know, it does not matter. It's just nighttime makes it scarier. So paranormal activity could happen at any time, but when you're on location, it's not always guaranteed that you're gonna capture anything. Like, you guys know me, like a Green Man's Tunnel, absolutely nothing. There was no evidence, nothing happened. I traveled 8 hours to go to this tunnel and there was nothing there. I went to the Screaming Tunnel, there was nothing there. I lit the match, nothing there. I went in broad daylight as well, so I want to go back to the Screaming Tunnel. I think it'd be cool because I want to do some more spots in Canada, and it was like, what, 2014 when I went to the Screaming Tunnel, so it was quite a long time ago. So I will never know for sure whose voice that was. It could have been someone else just like interfering with my spirit box and like, you know, trying to like mess me up and just saying, it's me. You know, at the time it was so scary, and I'm always asked about this, so I think it's really cool how I'm asked about past investigations from years ago. And I would say, you know, it was freaky, but you'll never know who it was. I will never know who it was. You know what I mean? I never got a name or anything, but you know, it just is what it is. But I am planning to go back to the Colonial Park Cemetery probably during the day, maybe at night, I don't know. I'm aiming hopefully for February, and I think it'd just be really cool to go back and kind of like, you know, retrace exactly where I was and everything, and trying to communicate with whoever is there, and maybe go on a ghost tour, film that. I don't know. I'm really trying to go back to Savannah, Georgia, because I just had so much fun. Do you guys remember my, what was it? The ghost of Alice Riley. I was walking around right square with my spirit box in broad daylight by like people sitting on benches and stuff. Like, I just didn't care. I just wanted responses and stuff. I was wearing my pink Power Ranger dress. Oh my dear Lord.
Hey guys, it's Brittany, and I'm here in Wright Square, located in Savannah, Georgia, looking for the ghost of Alice Riley.
But it'd be definitely very interesting going back in 2018 and just seeing if I can capture anything else, even though Renee isn't real, but that answer I got, like I said, is so weird, and who was that? But I've obviously changed, like I've said to you guys so many times, so I would definitely go into the situation a lot more calm and collected, even though I am very excited when I go to locations, and when I get a response or something happens, I'm like, because I'm excited, and then I run right towards it. So the more I do it, the faster I run towards things. So I'm hoping to go back in 2018, so we shall see. And the Strawweed House, I mean, I don't know if they let you rent it. I also don't know the price, you know? These like rented places get so expensive, and you know, I've used my own money to rent these places, you know what I mean? So it really adds up, and I gotta be like cautious of my spending. And I'm also planning to go back to Eastern State, as you guys know. So I got a lot going, and some local places around here. So there's this one local place I'm really trying to get into, and I hope they'll let me in, because I know there's some places that just like, you know, they don't want ghost hunters. I get it. There's places in Savannah. I think it's the River Street Inn. That is a place I want to investigate so badly, but they have signs that say ghost hunters will be prosecuted and no ghost hunters allowed. They have so many signs that say that. So that for the people who think I can just walk on in and, you know what I mean, just give them my money and stuff, well, the money thing, I mean, when you're renting, you got to do it in advance, you know, like months in advance, and you have to like schedule your time and everything. You don't just walk in and ask them, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of people think I can just, you know, walk into these places and, you know, it's totally fine. I can do what I want, and you really can't. And I find it gets stricter and stricter like every year, it seems, which is unfortunate because I know a lot of people will trespass and stuff and they kind of ruin it and stuff, but you gotta, you know, do it in advance if you are staying overnight or renting it for a few hours, like whatever, you know. So I don't know, I'm just like blabbing now, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun, you know, talking about it. I can't wait to go back, and I want to go back to Bonaventure Cemetery. Gracie Watson, that's one of my favorite ghost stories, and it's definitely my favorite cemetery. I freaking love Bonaventure Cemetery. It is so pretty inside. It's huge. It's just so pretty. So that's in Savannah as well. So I would love to go back there. So I'm really trying in 2018. So we will see what 2018 brings for me. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, you rock my world. And the song lyrics, Michael Jackson. Hashtag team Brittney44. Hashtag Barilla Rids. Hey. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.
So we can get to let go.